What's going on, everyone? Kami here. We're playing another ranked game, but this time on my main account with my man Buns. Man Buns. He just got really sad because they banned Makoa. What do we want to ban? I guess we can go ahead and ban you know, I don't mind playing Kinessa. I don't mind playing Strix, but I don't want to play Kinessa. So we'll go ahead and ban a Kinessa and then see if they ban a Strix. And then if it does, then both the snipers are banned. Are you a sad panda?
I just wanna hook people, man. That's all I wanna do.
Just wants to be a hooker.
They won't let me.
All right, so they banned Strix. This is what I assumed. ShaLin. I think ShaLin's a pretty solid pick here. ShaLin has not been banned. I guess we'll just go ahead and pick that up. I know Grayson doesn't have a mic, but you guys do. What do you feel like playing? Just like no Leon, no Indroxis for us. We can grab some tanks right now since all of them are up to us. You're solid on Buck. You can go for that. Got a bunch of DPSers up in this game. That tends to happen. You know, this makes me think more and more sometimes that role-specific queues might be a good thing for this game. I just don't know, man. Like, it splits up the player base a lot, and you have this weird thing where people will never queue up for tanks. It might be longer for a queue, plus we don't have as big as a community as player base as Overwatch. And then you get these weird games where people are, they usually add incentives to play tanks. So they're like, hey, play and you'll get a loot box or something. And then someone's like, screw it, I'll play tank, you know? And then you queue up and you're just like not that good on tanks. But then they have different matchmaking for different classes when they have that. There's a lot that goes into it, but still the idea of us not being able to be stuck in this type of situation would be really nice. How are you feeling on Sha and Buns?
I mean, I'll play it, but I don't want to have you stuck on. No,
give me I guess Inara. I mean, yeah, give me Inara.
I mean, I'll play Inara. I have no problem playing it.
Do you actually feel comfortable on her?
I mean, just put down the wall and cripple people and shoot people.
Kinda, yeah. You'll probably want to go Mother's Grace just because you're solo tank and you want to try to, especially if the Terminus goes Crush, you'll want to do that. And depending on what their next tank is, or what their next pick is, they'll probably go another tank. So playing double tank on this is a lot safer. Single tank's a little bit harder. It's going to be a lot of getting out early and knowing how to survive. If you want to swap with me, click it. I'm more than happy to play Inara. I got to practice playing Inara anyway, or playing tanks in general. Let's see what he decides. He's got 10 seconds. No pressure. You know what? I'm going to bring up the option. You all you have to do is hit the accept button. It's completely up to you. He did it.
I'm sure you wanted the frag out a little bit, and I just kind of ruined.
No, what I want is for you to feel comfortable on DPSs because you're a good DPS / off tank. And then this situation, it just didn't make it happen. It'd be great if you were like a main tank or an off tank / DPS player, and then I was just this man who was so buff when he just breathed, his whole body flexed. AK, I just want to flex. I'm gonna flex on him. I don't know what they're gonna do in the next patch. Like, I don't know if they currently said they're gonna nerf it to where it's only like a 1 second cripple, but currently it's only the people that get hit by the explosion of it. It's real weird. Hell, it might already be out by now. I don't know. We are going to want, he did not go. So yeah, I guess I technically don't need to go Mother's Grace, but this does give you more survivability. So I'll go down main, just stay alive. You guys just poke from afar and push right side if you see an opening. It's gonna be hard. They have double tank then. Oh, what?
That's already huge. Already huge.
Cool. I don't even know why I got that. Eric's low, falling back. Terminus on point.
Jump from behind.
I'm gonna try to push up a little bit, give you some pressure.
I'm staying back and healing. Eric.
Reloading.
Andrew on point. Andrew on point. Behind you guys.
Running away.
Try to burn the term if you can.
Ooh. All right, I'm alive. We're good.
Knocked him off point.
Ooh, Corvus super low in the back. Nice lead.
Corvus dead.
I got sand in my eye.
You're just getting bullied.
Yeah, I know.
Leon's in the back.
You are not welcome.
Oh, he missed. He missed.
Andrew behind again.
He's like pounding into me, and he feels like he's doing nothing for the just Inara things. I'm gonna try to go straight to point. I don't know if I can touch it though. At some point, I'm on Leon.
Knocked Terminus off map. Came back.
Touch him point. Gotta go down.
I'm dead.
Termin's our back line.
Yeah, Frog Isle is just like a really small map, really point centric, so it's really nice to have like a double tank. We had nobody talking during the beginning, and we had someone that was like, I can play support, but I can only play Pip. But then he also like didn't pick Pip.
They're behind us. Stonewall.
He has an ult. Watch it.
That was just what I needed.
I gotta fill up.
Enemy killing spree.
Andrew above you guys. He's low.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
Target locked.
Almost my cooldowns up. Pushing in. Beyond's blow in the background.
Very nice. Thank you.
Oh, this is hurting. That was a nice try.
Ow, this stinks.
Hulk up's gonna be nice. That's gonna let's notice he went for that, so that's gonna keep him alive a little bit.
Do not relinquish the point.
You have an ult to use it right away. Use it right away.
Wind, hide me.
Injoc's in backline.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy behind us.
Buck AFK.
Feels bad.
This
Damn. Hey, Buck's AFK. Nice-oo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
What a player.
Enemy killing spree.
Gotta kill them all, bro. Gotta kill them all. There's an Androx. Never mind. You guys are aware of that.
I don't know why the Terminus is just permanently behind us.
Almost able to get him. Just to try to stay on the payload. At least. It's a nice try. GG.
An enemy stab right expected.
You know, this is kind of like the, I don't know, like there's a good side and there's a bad side to drafting. If you compare casuals to ranked, you think to yourself, what am I going to be playing in casual, right? You pick a person, you feel like playing Drogos maybe. And then you go up against a Panessa and an Androxus, and you're just like, well, I just blindly picked into that, and that sucks. So the great thing about ranked is you don't blindly pick, you take your time. The downside of being in ranked is if you just don't have the proper compositions to be able to deal with it, there are sometimes you start up the game and you're just like, I already know who's won. And that's not fun. That doesn't say give up, but that just says like, we're gonna have a really rough time because the people on my team didn't pick the proper things to play on this map or against their enemy team comp or just to cater towards our comp. We had a solo tank Inara, we had a Genos healer, which could barely keep people up, but it is catered towards more of a triple tank type of setup like what we had, or triple DPS setup like we had. Genos is really good for that, but they were so aggressive with their Terminus getting into the backline and Androxus getting into the backline that it made it really hard. This knocks us down to 43 TP in Diamond 4, but you know what? Just gotta shrug it off, go into the next one like we are right now. Let's go! All right, just to let you guys know how this drafting went, just to sum it all up, we first picked a Corvus. We were second pick. We first picked Corvus and Ashe. They first picked Victor. Maybe a one ping situation. I don't know. We had Zin and Makoa banned. They have Torvald and Genos banned. Then they went with a Khan/Ying. We went with a Sha/Cassie. And then we finished it off with the Terminus while they finished it off with Inara and Tyra. If I was looking at the composition like I was talking about earlier, I would have... I'm going to assume that we have a very good comp right now, for sure. I feel like Terminus is really good on this map, and I feel like Ashe is really good on this map. Ashe can run up in the front and ult them if she wants to. That really shuts them down on point fights, and if she has the ult up every point fight, that's amazing. Terminus just can siphon so much stuff, and this map is so small, especially on the point fight, and Ice Mines is a very point fight centric map. You definitely have the advantage there. The only thing I'm kind of iffy on is the Corvus, but Corvus is definitely solid. It's just the one time that I played Corvus on Ice Mines, I couldn't keep up with the heals. So you get enough chronos, and you actually have spreading influence, you know, the good talent, which I didn't have when I played him, then I definitely think it'll be a lot better. All right, sand trap it up, some boomy arrows. I want to change anything on those. No Genos ults to ruin my day. Check. No need for Wrecker. I'm gonna attempt to go high ground and just try to push across the high ground to whatever that bridge side is. To call out if they push through hut, I can help out through the window. I'd say you just do the same thing.
Yeah.
Push across the left side. Whee! Oh, I bumped my noggin.
Noob.
Shut up, you make fun of me. Victor spam through, yep.
Allies need help on the objective. Let's fly. Thank you, friend.
Thanks a bunch.
Ooh, there's a Tyra pretty low back there.
I'm gonna help point.
Blood everywhere.
Oh no.
Good job, team. One more on point. Con on point right here.
Don't you grab me off the map, buddy.
Try stagger if you can.
Hit her once. Don't know if Ash will be able to push up enough.
Loose!
Loose.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was just what I needed.
Come on, Kami, gotta hit him. Someone just run into the shots. Why don't you? There's so many there. Fire burns. We
There's
died
worth.
for our sins. It's okay.
I can't.
Fall back just a tad.
Yes, sir. Oh, he almost let that happen. That'd have been good. We would have accepted those. Ooh,
Thank you, friend.
I'm revealed. This sucks, Becky.
Thanks for the heals.
Oh, there's a Tyra under tunnel.
Under.
Your sight fails you.
Enemy killing spree.
Oops, missing easy shots, bro. Missing easy shots.
Ready? Thank you for your aid.
All right, coolio. Let's take some high ground. Why don't we? Should be peeking around here on the left side in a second. Oh no, dude! I knew there was a fire behind me. That's my bad. That's a trade right there.
I'll handle this.
Oh.
Knock. Thank you, friend.
Con under.
Yeah, we can stagger him a little bit here. Or never mind, no, we don't.
Done
Stand
me a
him.
great service. Not yet.
Keep expecting him to run into my shots. It's not happening.
Tyra and Victor left. I'm all the way off 9.
I gotta do some testing to see which way is faster when you have Master Writing 3, even Master Writing 2, because I'm just so bad at.
Time to take charge. Target locked.
Too slow.
I'm gonna go up behind him.
Go for it.
Your sight fails you. That was just what I needed.
Killing spree.
Tyra's low up top. She's on point now.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm trying to save you, buddy. Okay.
Oh, nice try.
Unclick that button and move on forward. Ying, Tyra, Victor will be back soon, probably right around this corner. Did they make it through?
Coming back now. No way he tried to. Did he just try to solo you?
Yeah, he almost got me too. Wall down.
Thank you, friend.
Con's gonna be upper. Con's gonna be upper. No, he's on me. Never mind.
Payload.
But the battle is not over.
Trying to stagger.
Hey, what's up? You shoot over that?
Oh, yeah.
Never
In a
mind.
row.
Victor's up top?
I heard Inara behind us somewhere.
Underneath? No. Found the Victor.
Watch the flank, game.
I'm gonna zone. Like I'm super
Excellent
zoning
call.
right now.
All right.
I needed that. Savage.
Savage. I'm gonna try to take high ground on the right side, but also help you out. They're gonna push in a little bit.
Thanks a bunch.
Con's. Well, never mind. He's still on top.
Oh, that works.
Nice. Oh,
Fly on the fine wind.
Classic Paladins hitboxes. Well, this is a perfect example of the opposite side of getting outpicked on draft, in my opinion. They gave us Terminus. Shaw's always solid. And they're just literally gonna let this walk in.
You actually
All right.
won.
Now, I normally would want to just scrap these videos, honestly, but it felt too right, considering what I was talking about from the previous game and then getting it proven right here that I think that this game was, I wouldn't say decided as much as the first game felt. It did feel like they were going to have a pretty rough time. Hello. Hey, we got it commended 100 times. We come highly rated. But really what it came down to it was this game just felt a lot better because at the beginning of it, it actually felt like people were communicating with us. It wasn't anybody in the dark. I just think that's all the difference, man. Please, if you're getting into ranked, be okay with chatting with people. Be okay, even if you have a really small subset of champions you can play, which I would suggest that you don't have a small subset of champions you can play. My suggestion would be comfortable on at least 3 champions of each class. You'd be that's a good beginner floor that you want to be at. 4 or 5 of 2 different classes. Like for me, I feel very comfortable on flanks and damages. I lump them together, and then healer, and I feel comfortable on a lot of them. The tanks, there are some that I'm just kind of like on. The team was communicating, we picked a decent comp, and we had fun, and I don't think anybody was really forced on what they weren't wanting to be on. And that also has to do with complete RNG, because at the very last pick, Lewis picked Term, and we were like, can you play Term? He's like, yeah, I can play Term or Barrack. And we're like, sweet, perfect. But if he's like, I can't play a tank, it's like, well, uh-oh. Other than Man Buns talking mad smack up in chat, we got ourselves 14 TP, pretty much negating what the last game was. But I don't know, just keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind about the whole comp and ranked and stuff like that. 1, don't let it get you down if you lose. And 2, not talk. It helps if you talk. Before we get out of here, let's look at a few gifts that were sent to us from gracious community members. First one comes in from Mutrix37 or Mutrix. I don't know which one. I want to say Mutrix, but I don't think it's right. I think it's Mutrix, like metrics, but with a U. I got you. With a little crazy Vora avatar. Ooh. Well, thank you so much, Mutrix. I want to say Mutrix because I like Mutu. You know, you're doing Mutu flicks, not doing Mutta flicks. Thank you so much for the gift. And the 3 team boosters. Next one's coming in from Donkey Hopper, which again, still just brings me back to the old days where there was a bush. Love it. Says, you are awesome. Thank you so much, Donkey Hopper. They've been popping up on my stream recently playing Genshin Impact. You know, if you like Genshin Impact or anything like that, I have videos going out on my Kami GG again. There's a lot of guides coming out. The game hasn't been out that long, and there's a new patch hitting, which is probably hit by the time this video gets released, 1.2. The game is fun. It's easy to jump into, and it also has a decent amount of depth if you want to kind of like no life it slash, you know, get real deep into it. But again, Donkey Hopper, thank you so much for the support, the gift, and showing up to my streams, man. Thank you. Overbossity coming in with a happy birthday. Come on, bot, you know better than that. I could still call him Overbossity, even though it's Overbossity. Whatever. Thank you so much for the 3 team boosters. This person has been in our community for a damn long time. He's hilarious, and he's the only person, I wouldn't say the only person, but one of the few people that can keep up with my dad puns. I think he's succeeded me. I think he's Obi-Wan to the Kenobi. I don't watch Star Wars. And the last one's coming in from another Overbossity. Bossity. That frog is adorable. I want to give you a kiss. This one's on me. No, this one's on me. That's gonna be it for the gifts. Oh, that's a cool looking ROM skin. That's pretty BA. Anyway, remember, I stream schedule down in the description. I stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube, I do all that fun stuff. All the links are down there. I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of the days being Friday are on YouTube, where I play Paladinos, and then everything on Twitch is gonna be not Paladins. So just keep that in mind for the most part. And again, second channel, there's a link down in the description. Description's got all these links, baby. Just check it out sometime, huh? But for now, I'm gonna head out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not gonna ask.